and said, I grabbed him by the arm and said, what are those guys doing? We're supposed to be helping these people. And Jimmy turned to me and he looked at my hands on his arm. I sort of took them off and he said, Earhart, you better keep your mouth shut until you know what's going on around here.
Yep. So we're gonna take out our ad braces, right?
Yeah. I think we'll add them down here. So this is stuck in here and this is stuck in the wall.
Yeah, parts like been kind of loose. Do you want to do that right now?
Yeah, again.
Okay.
We should lock the cats up though. They're just being fast.
Okay.
We're walking out the door, they're trying to sneak out.
Yeah. I'll go and plug in the block heater for the tractor, and then while the cats are locked up, we can do the watering too. And
Okay.
then,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so I'm starting this recording to try to prove that I do work out here, because I'm afraid that the owners of the property will pretend that I don't do anything out here and try to sue me if I don't play ball and do everything that they ask, including signing away my VA loan. So right now I'm out in their shed where they keep the tractor. I'm about to hook up the tractor to a heating block so that we can get the tractor started, so that we can get round bales put out in the pasture. And after that, I'm going to go in and talk to Ayla and help her set up a stall in there, and also water the horses and feed whatever horses need to be fed. And I'm going to record all that. And this is just part of our daily routine here. So put the cats up?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my nozzle's still on the hose.
Why is Perry even taking it off?
Yeah, I have to put her hose on. Well, it doesn't bother me. I just end up having to put it back on.
Yeah.
So did you talk to your mom at all? Just curious. Trying to figure out like when you go to Florida, like are they counting on me going with you?
If you want to, I mean, ideally, if you'd like to.
I'd like to, but I don't think I'm going to be done with school by then.
Yeah, when I figured you'll have to come back for a week or so. And
Well, the thing is, I have to go 3 days a week. So.
yeah.
So what do you mean, like?
Well, I figured you'd be done around this time. Like, I don't know when you're getting your driving hours in, but I figured, I mean, you've already done all the classroom stuff, technically, it sounds like.
Yeah.
So that's just the driving stuff for the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Because you're, what, a month in? You still have 4 more weeks?
Yeah.
So you'll take a few days off or whatever. Then we get on for staff anniversary for your birthday. I keep calling it your birthday because I feel like an awful person saying it otherwise. But so we're gonna go down for that, and then I figured you would come back. I can fly you back or something. Because my mom still has miles. Remember, she told us that she would give us 2 flights or whatever. So you'll fly back, and then you'll end up flying to Florida, and then from Florida, when we're done, we'll drive back up here.
So how are we getting down to Tennessee?
My car.
Okay.
I'll take my car to Florida. Well,
I guess we would both take it to Florida, right? Or I would fly back from Tennessee.
Whichever you prefer. I mean, we'll have to see exactly
so if I fly,
days-wise it works out.
If I fly back from Tennessee,
yeah,
like we probably leave Tennessee what, the 31st?
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out depending on what day you need to be back.
But then I'll be up here while you're in Florida. I can take care of the farm. Like, why don't your parents want me to take care of the farm?
They're fine with you taking care of it. It's just a lot of work, especially if you're going to school. But Stephanie said she'd help.
Yeah, but
Harriet said she'd
I've
help.
done it all before.
I know, but not when you were going to work full time or school.
Yeah.
So, but Stephanie and Perry said they'd help out. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I think I can handle it.
You do your job.
Huh?
You do your job.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I can handle it.
Then we can figure it out.
I mean, I guess
I've been
it's.
trying to ask Jessa what her plan is.
Yeah.
If she wants to do anything, and she's just give me well, I don't know, because I really wanted to see Jay, but then I'd have to skip out of the farm early. Because I guess he deploys around like mid-April.
What did I do with the drill? I don't know what the hell I did with the drill just now.
Is it out on the?
I just had it in my hand.
Yeah.
I don't know what I do with it. Damn it, I hope I didn't leave it in the machine shed. Shit. Or, tractor shed, silo shed, whatever you call it. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, so Jessa wants this. I don't think Jessa wants to stay, but Jessa might be allowed to stay.
Yeah.
She might be allowed to
sort
stay.
of said, like, and I was saying, like, well, I'm not going to break your rules, and I want your permission before I let that happen.
Before you let her stay.
Yeah, she's like, well, what I figured Jessa is going to do is she's going to leave today, which she hasn't said anything about that. Like, today's the day she's supposed to be gone.
Today is the first time I've heard today as being the day that she leaves.
It was like 6 days or 10 days or
She
whatever.
said 10 days, and Jess has been telling me Saturday since then.
Oh, maybe just Saturday. I don't know. But anyways, so I just probably mixed up the days. But so she's like, I figured Jessa will leave so that she fits my rules. She'll go out to see Jay for a few days, and then she'll come back. And she's like, I just figured she'd just decide to stay with you guys then. And I'm like, well, Jess hasn't told me anything about that. I don't really know what her plans are. And, we probably wouldn't let her do that because I'm going to be breaking your rules and I can't risk just being kicked out. And she's like, she got all butthurt. And she's like, I would never just kick you out. She's like, Jessa breaks all the rules. You don't break all the rules. She's like, that really hurts me that you think I do that. I'm just like, whatever. But, So then she's like, and that's why Larry
But
and
I
I weren't
don't-
going to come back because I just told Jessa I didn't want her to be there when I'm there, and if I'm not there,
I feel like if they kick us out, it's not really their choice. Like, you got, like, I don't know, like, this place is up for rent.
mm-hmm,
Place we're staying in right now is up for rent.
mm-hmm,
So it's like, what are we going to do?
yeah,
Which I'm not saying, you know,
they wouldn't move,
beggars can't be choosers. Well, it's not like we have a
They
right to
wouldn't-
do it, but I'm saying, like,
renting. They wouldn't be
you're
able to move
saying-
in until May.
you're saying that your mom would never kick you out, but she has to get us to get
Yeah, but
the
we'd be
rent.
in the
revenue.
back house.
So we say
I mean, it's not exactly kicking out. It's just
we'd stay in the back house, except we wouldn't move our stuff in. We would have
not
like
all of our stuff.
we'd have our stuff set up in the shed.
We'd have, I think, from what I understand, what she said, I think we just have a room upstairs or however it goes. We might have a spare room for like an office thing or something. And then we'd have one room here in the shed. My parents would sleep in the bar when the Airbnb people are here. So for Airbnb, they'd only rent out the bottom part of the house, which is convenient because then they don't have kids. And like my mom said, she'd found old towel, like used towels hidden upstairs in the closet, which I guess I hadn't even thought to look in there. But so she doesn't even want more than like a couple to stay at the Airbnb, which that's been most of their guests anyways. It's just a couple. So
And then there's the 2 rooms there too. So I wonder, like, but I don't know, like if they had Airbnb guests and we were staying there, would we be able to stay in the house while the Airbnb guests are there and like share the kitchen?
no, we would just be like out there and which I don't
But
know how she
either way, we won't really have a kitchen. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Although we've got the toaster oven, and I'm sure finding a stovetop kind of thing is just not a big issue. I mean, if they're willing to spend $2,000 on a tub, I'm sure they can find a way to get a stovetop. I'm never gonna get over that. I don't even like baths. I can't imagine spending that kind of money on a fucking bathtub.
well, it's weird how they're always so careful
Yeah.
about like get every discount, get every like little like thing that they can
Yeah.
get, but then like
Well, and this
blow
is-
money in like a stupid way all the time.
This is gonna sound really horrible, but since my mom told me that, Larry's not, he's getting older and he can't do things. Like,
Yeah.
It's not even like it's like a super sexy thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
two
There's
old
something
people
really
sitting
like
in a tub getting wrinkly. Like,
yeah.
it's not even like there's an extreme appeal. And they're
Yeah,
in
but
Florida.
when-
It's not even like it's somewhere they warm up. Like, a sauna
Yeah.
here would make sense. But
But
a
when
hot
we
bathtub in
get
Florida,
when we get old and retire,
Yeah.
I'd like to have a sauna. Why not? I'd like to have a little hot tub.
if we had the money, not if we're trying to decide if we can afford it. Or
I don't get
Mhm.
I don't get the money thing either. Like
Yeah.
they say they'd mortgage this place to buy the place down there.
You know,
And granted, none of it's my business, but it's
Yeah.
like. But then they were telling you that they could like finance the place to us. They couldn't do
I
that.
don't understand.
They're not able to do that if it's mortgaged.
I don't understand any of it. So
I feel like it's 2 things. It's either they're like really rich,
yeah,
but it's like a secret,
yeah,
or they're in this like sort of like this like crazy like denial of their situation. Like I don't.
There's so much more to it than I know because like.
That's how I feel
So
too.
they got
Like
a truck that's worth like 15 grand. I mean, they had just sold me the truck, so they've obviously had some money coming in. But they just bought a second home that they're completely renovating, including a $2,000 tub. They've got a new car. I don't understand what their situation is. And like,
but now they want to sell this place.
she was telling
to
me that
us.
it's too much to manage it. She wasn't making it sound like it was a money thing to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is or isn't, but she wasn't making it sound like
But that's
it.
weird because they don't have to worry about it when we're
Yeah.
here.
I don't know.
I told her that if she was checking up on us constantly, she would feel like she has to check up on us constantly, and she would never feel like she could let it alone.
Yeah.
So maybe there's some of that happening. But then
But
she
every time she's
said
come
that
back, she's been so impressed.
she said that she wants to sell it
Mm-hmm.
and then give you a third, which is supposed to be like
They're the
50.
profit after they pay out the mortgage.
Yeah. But I don't know. Really, I feel like it's whatever they
Yeah.
say that it is what they'll give you.
Although honestly, they wouldn't have to give me anything. It is their property. So
Right.
I'm not
But-
complaining about that.
But then they were talking about selling it to me with the VA loan.
Yeah,
So were they talking about cutting a deal with you if they sell it to me?
I think so.
So basically, to me it would, or to us it would sort of be like a discount off of what it is.
Like a huge discount. But shouldn't say how much, but yeah.
But don't you feel like that's kind of like she's like trying to get you to convince me to buy it?
Yeah, and I told her that I'm not going to ask you. Like, it's not my VA loan. You know, we've only been dating like 7 months. You don't really want a farm. You have no reason to have a farm. I told her all that.
I just don't feel like I'm ready to use my VA loan.
Yeah.
Like I'm not in any position to do that. Like after I've been working a couple of years, know really where I'm going to settle down, then it makes more sense.
Yeah.
But
well, I'm just not going to ask you to use it. Like, if I had a VA loan, I'm sure you wouldn't ask me. And if you did, I'd be really offended. So.
Okay, I'm glad you get where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
But why? So why wouldn't she feel that
Well,
way
she claims
about?
that the VA loan can be used multiple times. So I'm like,
Okay,
well, I'm really not comfortable with that. He doesn't use his only VA loan.
That doesn't make it.
I know.
That doesn't make it any easier, and
Yeah.
you can't use it if the loan is still out. And you better believe, like if we bought this place at $500,000, that loan's going to be out for the foreseeable future. You're talking 30 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
it doesn't make a lot of sense. Like I feel, and plus I feel like she knows that you have to have employment history. Like there's certain things you have to do to qualify.
Yeah.
We would never qualify.
I think she's probably just offering it so she can say, well, I offered it, knowing that I'm not in a position. Which, it's not her fault that I'm not in a position to buy it, but... Do you have a drill?
I think I left it out in the shed. So hopefully the phone could hear, but obviously they put us in a kind of precarious situation, and I don't know what to do about it, and I don't know where I put the drill. Here it is. But I'm about to go back in there.